Remember those people who could not be here with us physically, who are here with us in spirit. Wishing Michael and Jessica a lifetime of happiness. We are gathered here on this joyful day to share with Michael and Jessica in the celebration of their marriage, and to be loving witnesses to the joining of their paths and to the commitment they are making to one another. They come before us today as two, but will leave this place as one, united in marriage. Marriage consists of entrusting our deepest selves into the loving care of another. It is a public and legal act, as well as an emotional and spiritual one. The spiritual aspect of marriage should be embraced openly, seriously, and completely, as marriage is a conscious act of will. A couple who are wed must continually renew their will to be joined and accept the challenges that living together as a husband and wife has to offer. Michael and Jessica commit themselves today to each other in sacred trust. They promise to embrace conflict as well as peace, to work as well as play, to struggle as well as bask, to give as well as to receive, to be with, stay with, and move towards one another. They view marriage as a coming together at all levels of being, mind, body, and spirit. A commitment includes the willingness to be open and vulnerable, and the courage to take risks. In the presence of your family and friends, I ask you both to state your intentions. Michael and Jessica, have you come here freely and without reservation to give to each other in marriage? Will you love, honor, and respect each other as husband and wife for the rest of your life? At this time, I ask you, anyone have any reason why Michael and Jessica should not be joined together in marriage? Speak now if you dare, or forever hold your peace. I think you're safe, guys. Being assured of your choice of each other as lifelong companions are just, and you have your family's blessing, I ask, who presents this woman to be married to this man?
I do.
Thank you very much. Michael, Jessica, you're about to make vows and promises to each other. These vows are beautiful words, representing even more beautiful intentions. My prayer for you both is that you live these vows over the years, offering freely of your time and your love for one another. The meaning of these words will deepen, and the happy times of your life will be twice as joyous, as you be sharing them with someone you love. And when life gets tough, it'll only get half as difficult. There'll always be someone by your side to share the burden. Now, Michael and Jessica have decided to write their own vows, so Michael, I'm going to ask you to take your vows. Both, right? Do you want the microphone, Michael?
No, Michael.
Oh, sure, Michael. Go for it.
Jessica, I can't believe I'm looking into the eyes of my wife. I never knew that I could feel this way about another person. The time we have spent together has been the best time of my life. You are the most beautiful woman in the world. You have taught me how to be a more kinder and more sensitive person. I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you, to laugh with you, take care of you, and be someone you can depend on. I vow to love you today, tomorrow, and forever.
Jessica, it's your turn. You got a tough act to follow.
I, Jessica, take Michael to be my lawfully wedded husband, my partner in life, and my one true love. I will cherish our union and love you more each day as I did the day before. I will trust you and respect you, laugh with you, and cry with you, loving you faithfully through good times and bad, regardless of the obstacles we face together. I give you my hand, my heart, my love for this day forward, for as long as you both shall live.
Now, Michael, I'm going to ask you to stand in front of your bride with your hands face up. Jessica, place your hands in his. These are the hands of your best friend, young and strong and full of love, which are holding yours on your wedding day, as you promise to love each other today, tomorrow, and always. These are the hands that work alongside yours as you build your future. These are the hands that will love you and cherish you through the years with just the slightest touch. These are the hands that will hold you when fear or grief fills your heart. These are the hands that will wipe tears from your eyes, tears of sorrow as well as tears of joy. These are the hands that will help to raise your family and build your home. And lastly, these are the hands that even when wrinkled and aged, will still be reaching for yours, giving you that same unspoken tenderness with just one touch. May I have the rings, please? These rings, in their unbroken wholeness, are tokens of your union and of your love. They are symbols of enduring trust and affection that you bring to one another. May they ever remind you that your lives are now bound together by truth, devotion, and faithfulness. You didn't think you guys were this popular with the paparazzi all around you. Michael, take that with me. Let's take Michael's ring. Michael, you're going to go first. You're going to place the ring on Jessica's finger, and as you do, repeat after me. Jessica, wear this ring.
Jessica, wear this ring.
As a symbol.
Wear this ring as a symbol
Of our everlasting love.
of our everlasting love.
And my devotion to you.
And my devotion to you.
As your husband.
As your husband.
From this day forward.
From this day forward.
You want to place that ring on the finger? Jessica, it's your turn. You're going to place the ring on Michael's finger. And as you do, repeat after me. Michael, wear this ring.
Wear this ring
As a symbol.
as a symbol
Of our everlasting love.
of everlasting love
And my devotion to you.
and my devotion to you.
As your wife. From this day forward. Just push that on there, Jessica. Just say it. As tough as it is to separate you, I'm going to ask you to take steps on both sides of the table over here. Today, Michael and Jessica have chosen to commemorate their marriage with the celebration of the Unity Wine Ceremony. We now invite both mothers to please come up and join us in this spiritual celebration. Michael, Jessica, it's fitting that your mothers were here to pour your first glass of wine. It is they who gave you life. It is they who taught you your first lessons about love. It is they who gave you your first kiss as an infant. It is they who just gave you your last kiss as a single adult. I think we just lost the microphones. This ceremony symbolizes the inseparable lives of these two individuals now joined together like the two wines. The sipping of the combined wine signifies the commitment you make to live your lives together as one family. May you remember this day of commitment that you will now be sealing with the sipping of the new wines. Now, Michael, I'm going to give you this glass. I'm going to give you a little advice as one married man to another. That glass you're holding contains a wine of a very red color. That dress your beautiful bride is wearing is a very white color. If that red wine winds up on that white dress, I promise you it's going to be a very boring honeymoon. So be very careful how you think the beautiful bride is sipping that wine. Go ahead, my friend. Oh, get closer. Jessica, don't trust you that much. Jessica, take that glass away from him. I don't trust him. Now, Jessica, I'm going to give you a little advice also. That tuxedo your husband is wearing is rented. I really don't care what you do with the wine. But first, give him a sip of that wine. Save the rest for me, I'm dropping. Michael, Jessica, may all that you are always be in love, and may all that is love always be in you. May your love be as beautiful. May your love be as beautiful on each day you share. Made on his ears are getting blown out every time the mic works. May your love be as beautiful on each day you share as it is at this moment of celebration. May each day you share be as precious to you as the day you both first fell in love. May you always see and encourage the best in each other, and may the challenges life brings your way make your marriage even stronger. May you always be each other's best friend and greatest love. It is said that love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, and endures all things. Love never fails. So faith, hope, and love abide in these three. But the greatest of these is love. Now that Michael and Jessica have joined themselves together by solemn vows and the giving and receiving of rings, the joining together of two beautiful families into one, it is by the power vested in me by the state of New York a great pleasure to pronounce you both the new title of husband and wife. No, Michael, you're not kissing me. Just as church bells are rung at the end of a Christian ceremony, people of the Jewish faith smash a wine glass. Among the many interpretations of these two customs, one is the loud noise of the church bells and the breaking of the glass. scare away evil spirits wishing harm to the newlywed couple. The other is breaking the glass as a reminder that although this wedding has provided much joy, the world in which we live is still in turmoil and requires the care and love of all. Its breaking is not only a reminder of sorrow, but also an expression of hope for a free future from all violence. As Michael breaks the glass, I ask that we all yell the traditional Mazel Tov. Now, Michael, I'm going to ask the best man to put this down underneath your right heel. And I must remind you that this is a very heavy glass. You've got to put your foot down very hard. Because after speaking to Jessica, this may be the last time in your life you ever put your foot down. So I'm going to ask the best man to please put this down underneath his right heel. Michael, I want you to turn around and face your guests. Now you can put it down underneath his right heel. And when he's ready, Michael, put your foot down, my friend. Michael!
Michael, leave it there.